Russia is one of the largest countries in the world. The vast territory of Russia lies in the eastern part of Europe and the northern part of Asia. Russia is washed by 12 seas and 3 oceans. Moscow is the capital of Russian Federation. About 12 million people live and work in Moscow. The land of Russia varies very much from forests to deserts, from high mountains to deep valleys. The largest lakes are Ladoga and Baikal. Baikal is the deepest lake in the world and its water is the purest on earth. It's time to blow some age-old myth about the country. All Russians wear ushanka hats and valenki and lapti. You would be surprised, but there is no traditional Russian clothing. The nation is comprised of many nationalities and cultures, and national costumes vary greatly. Ushanka is still good for winter, but it was more popular in Soviet times. When the clothing industry was state-owned, ushankas were produced according to the government's plan. Today, most people prefer knitted winter hats. Valenki make good footwear for a snowy village or a walk in the forest, but they get very dirty in the slush of the winter city. Meanwhile, lapti are almost entirely obsolete. It's very cold in Russia and it snows constantly. Russia has 4 climatic zones with temperatures ranging from -41 Celsius in Yakutsk to 41 Celsius in Astrakhan. Yes, in most parts of Russia winter is long and lasts 5 to 6 months a year, but big cities tend to be warmer. Russia is a vast and diverse nation that after several decades of communism continues to evolve politically and economically. With the world's largest resource of raw materials, oil and gas, revenues heavily support Russia's economy. However, in order to conduct business effectively in Russia, there are a number of important issues to take into consideration both before and during your time there. Business in Russia. The Russians' attitude to time means that a few minutes delay on their parts is of little importance. However, they will expect you to be punctual. It's customary before making a trip to Russia to inform the prospective company of your intended business proposals and objectives. Showing respect for seniority and recognizing the hierarchical structure is vital for establishing and maintaining strong business relationships. Personal and informal contact is a central part in doing business in Russia. In a situation of conflict, try to avoid taking an official stance and remember that Russians are people-oriented and will respond to a more personal approach. Do shake hands firmly when greeting and leaving your partners and make direct eye contact. Do partake in small talk, which normally involves talk of family and personal matters before dealing with business. Don't praise or reward anyone in public as it may be viewed with suspicion or cause envy and jealousy. Remember the collective rules over the individual.